Wikipedia video. Yeah, yay. I do have some walk-in talks that I could post, but I don't know if I'm going to bother. But anyway, I am doing this new, trying to do something different. But these will always be the same. Anyway, so I've been thinking about this Wikipedia thing. Now they have their, this is just like a cabal of editors, right? They're basically running this place with some, I suppose, guiding authority that tells them they can't get too insane. But anyway, they can just make up their own policy. This little cabal of people agree on a policy, and so they can just make up any kind of silly rules. And so they've created some kind of silly idea, you know, this notion in their head that to assert your legal rights is a threat. You're being somehow aggressive when you tell somebody, I have legal rights and I intend to defend them. That's a threat. They'll take that as a threat. You're not allowed to say to somebody, I'll sue you. That's a threat. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I know. I mean, I love to be sued. So if somebody, please sue me. Okay, so threaten to sue me for something. Okay, go ahead, please, please. Because it's just so easy to fill out the complaint, you know, the response, which is, prove it, fuckhead. Because, yeah, I'm not guilty of anything. So I don't have a problem. So it's only criminals who are really afraid of the law. Right? This isn't that complicated. So anyway, you can't really, as an organization, I mean, obviously there's no lawyers. I mean, Wikipedia obviously doesn't have any lawyers working for them, because the lawyers don't give it away anyway, right? Because I think they would know that this is fundamentally wrong. You know, to tell somebody they can't exercise their constitutionally protected rights, that they can't assert a right that's protected under the Constitution. And under the Constitution there's this equal protection clause and this whole idea that basically is a blanket for all state statutes. And so you really can't violate somebody's, you really can't extort somebody to sign a waiver in the terms of service that somehow I agreed to every kind of wacky little rule that you guys wrote up when I signed up for Wikipedia. And that somehow I gave away my right to defend myself against criminal behavior. No, I didn't do that. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, I'm thinking about it. I said, you know, somebody's got to should stop these people. And maybe this is the case to do it with, because, yeah, I do have a way to get to the court. I do have a way to file it. And I can make it a federal case by RICO statutes. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're organized crime statutes, but they're used for really any kind of organization, a cabal, that is in the business of basically destroying other people's rights. I mean, that's what the game is, extortion. You know, that's the mafia's game, is extortion. You know, pay us or we'll burn down your house kind of bullshit. And it's the same kind of thing. You know, you want to be a Wikipedia editor, somehow you're going to have to learn how to be wear your pants up to your nipples, you have a booger in your nose, and be fucktarded enough to think you have a right to tell people they don't have legal rights anymore. Yeah. So anyway, but RICO statutes have this. So here's the Wikipedia page. And yeah, they're not too fond of them, which is no surprise, right? You know, because they, oh, you know, this is some sort of harassment policy. And no, I mean, it really does work. And the great thing about RICO statutes is, see, they have punitive damages tied to them. You know, there's very few laws where you can actually get a punitive damage, which is the only way you can stop people from these little murders. Right, I mean, it's a little murder that some asshole will accuse me of misconduct without any evidence, you know, on Wikipedia page. Yeah, it's a little murder, but those all add up. When you violate so many people's rights every day, you know, with these insults, it's a big murder in the end. And so they get away with it because, yeah, no one's going to stop the little murderers, you know, over and over and over again. So, yeah, they used it against the Catholic Church, you know, different things it's been used against in history for Major League Baseball. So, but I did think of that just because they still has punitive damages. So you could actually get a big judgment because what you're basically doing is saying, yeah, okay, maybe there's no The physical damages might not be ascertainable, but the damage of the whole idea, if you having your organization that has basically designed a bunch of policy to extort people out of their rights, is disgusting and abhorrent and grotesque, and you should have no right to do that. You should have no right to slander somebody on a page you create for them and then block them because they inform you that they don't like to be slandered. And part of it is to some laws. I mean, let's see, these people wouldn't understand any of this. They don't know shit about anything. But some law, you're actually obligated to inform somebody that they're violating your rights or that they've broken the law. And that's exactly what I did. I asked the guy directly. I said, are you making an accusation? If so, I am going to sue you because it's a lie. So if you're making the accusation, just say so. Just say, yes, you know I committed this act. And then I'll sue you because you don't know it. You have no evidence of it. So you're just fucking lying. Maliciously. So it's an open and shut case pretty much. Right? But the point is that I was doing the legally responsible thing, which was asking the asshole, are you making an accusation? Right? And I got blocked. I got blocked for asking him if he's making an accusation. And informing him, as many laws require, that if so, I'm exerting my right, I'm informing you that that's a violation of American statutes, and I will sue you. Yeah, that's part of the law, is informing somebody that they're violating the law. So you can't extort somebody out of their legal obligation to fulfill legal code. Legal code requires a warning. It's like a copyright violation. You're required to inform the person that they're violating your copyright. You can't sue them until you've informed them and they've said, I don't care. Right? They have to answer with a non-response, or they have to explicitly say, I think it's fair use, or I think so. They have to assert their seizure of your property as something they think they're entitled to do. So you have to ask them first, are you stealing my shit? It's part of the law. And you can't tell somebody to be part of your stupid wacky club that they're no longer allowed to assert their fucking rights. What the hell is all this stuff? User Jimbo Wells. I wonder why he's on here. What the hell is, what page is this one? Accounts charging money. Oh, we got lots of little gripes and cases here. Yeah, this is the administrator one, right? So yeah, I should be on here somewhere. I just have to hit the do not God and I should be able to find it. Right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Allegations of sock puppetry lead to legal threat. So some asshole brought this here with this little wine. And then I haven't filed an SPI at this time, but threatening to sue another editor for malicious defamation is a very clear violation of no legal threats. So again, no, it's a very clear, responsible thing to do is to ask somebody, are you making a slanderous accusation? And giving them the opportunity to say, no, I'm not doing that, I'm inquiring. See, this asshole could have said something. He could have come to my page and been reasonable and polite and could have said, look, somebody's posting your website on the boards, and we just want to find out if you have any knowledge of this, because it's malicious, a malicious attack against Wikipedia. And I could just say, I don't have any idea. I don't endorse anybody posting any links on your freaking website. I didn't ask anybody to do it. I don't defend it at all. I posted my link. You removed it. I'm obeying the rules. I'm going to appeal your stupid decision. I think you're a fucking idiot. I don't think you know what a fucking, I don't think you know what the word personal means. I think you're really fucking dumb motherfuckers, and I'm going to appeal it through whatever process I have to get it resolved, but I'm not going to do anything against your terms of service or against your website, because I'm not a dishonest weasel like you people. I don't make fucking veiled threats, and I don't make empty threats, and I don't make accusations I can't base with evidence. I'm not a reckless asshole like you fucktards. Shit. Anyway. So look, so they got all this crap here. So this is where they were trying to get me blocked. Alright, so they looked up apparently they have some device where they can look this shit up. And so they looked me up and found out, oh yeah, well, he has nothing to do, this guy has nothing to do with that guy, has nothing to do with that guy. You know, and that's, you know, and they post a link to my videos. Where again, I'm just going to say, you people are fucking insane. I didn't say I was going to sue him. I asked him a direct question. Are you making an accusation? If you're making an accusation, yes, then I'm going to sue you because you're lying. Oh, shit. Reading that this guy has 2 other videos on his channel full of vulgar insults. You can call them vulgar insults. I have a right to insult people who are violating my fucking rights and lying about me. You want to lie about me? I'm going to insult you, you fucking ragbag. That's motherfucking correct. I have every right to insult people committing crimes against my character, you fucker. You have no fucking right. You have no evidence of anything I've done wrong, and you just keep lying about what I did. I posted one link to a category called you know, non-mainstream, and the video and the link I posted was completely consistent based on any kind of rational standard with every other video in every other website in the category. And the fact that you removed all the other items in the category is evidence of that fact. And you keep accusing me of a fucking crime, and it's disgusting. Or evil motive. You're fucking evil little pricks. I don't think the listing is against our WP outing policy, as Do.God seems to have no objection. On the contrary, so I thought I would mention this. So, you know, he was even in on it, the shit talker. Yeah, I don't care. Post my links all over the place. Great. The more places you post them, the better. I wish you would just post the link to what is, I think, the theory that's eventually going to be the truth, and you're all going to be eating motherfucking crow. I mean, you know, I'm going to be more famous than fucking Einstein, all right? And, you know, I'm not going to have anything nice to say about Wikipedia. His comment on Wikipedia reads as a hypothetical, i.e., how about if I? No, that's not even how it reads. I mean, go back to what I said. I said, are you making are you stating, what did I say? And then I said, if so. That was the word. If so. I mean, I wish you'd get that right. If so. Anyway, the frame blocked hypothetical can create a chilling. Okay, here I love this blocked hypothetical threats. I don't even know what that is. Can create a chilling effect intended to influence the actions of others. How exactly is a chilling effect? Somebody says to me, "I'm going to sue you for having size 10.5 shoes." What are you going to sue me for? If I didn't do anything wrong, why should I be afraid of somebody suing me? Again, it's just so easy to file my complaint. All I say is, prove it, in big fucking words. Prove it, motherfucker. There, that's I'm done. You know, if I'm innocent, it's not a problem. Jerk. Which seems clearly to be the case here, and that is just as bad as a direct threat. Well, I don't understand this direct threat or this veiled threat or this hypothetical threat. If somebody mentions to me that I'm violating their constitutional rights, then maybe I should think that, well, let's see if I'm doing everything that's perfectly legal. If I'm doing something that's questionable, then maybe I'll be afraid. Then maybe that's why you're afraid. Maybe that's why you see it as a threat. It's because maybe what you're doing is illegal. Maybe what you're doing is fucking wrong, because your motives absolutely are obviously malicious. You're all a petty bunch of malicious assholes, clearly. You just shouldn't have any power at all. And whatever more than on a way kind of needs to be addressed in any potential request to unblock. Well, again, I'm not going to apologize for anything because I did nothing wrong. So, yes, I'm not going to give away my right to protect myself against slander. So, if that's a condition of restoring my account, is that I have to accept you taking away my right not to be slandered, fuck you. I'm not giving up my American rights to participate on Wikipedia. That's not going to happen. I don't think you have a right to demand that I do, considering your site is linked by Google as the #1 result 90% of the time. I think it's just, Google is a fucking evil company, and it's just now, in my opinion, that much more evil that it links to this fucking censoring cabal of slandering, lying cunts as a first link. You don't deserve it. I mean, how many people have you pushed and shoved out of the way of fairness through this mechanism, through this abuse of human beings, this fucking, because most people wouldn't take this shit, all right? But I've been here and done this before, so you're not gonna bother me, any of you pussies. Okay, so this is where they blocked me here. So some asshole says, and he's not blocked? Hell, yet he remains unblocked. Go figure. Right, because he said, if so. Yeah, right. And so thank you for the block. So some asshole does the block. I don't know who does that. They say thank you to who? Who are you thanking, Robert? So, and then, you know, later on, Robert and the other guy admit that, well, maybe we were wrong, but we weren't wrong to think we were right. That kind of shit. Okay, so the original guy is talking here about whether he should apologize. So let's read that part, because that's kind of funny. It's so insincere, you know. It's not like he's going to admit that he was wrong, you know. Oh, should I? Should I admit the truth? I was wrong? Should I just say that? Or should I play some kind of game and bargain? Maybe I can bargain with him. If I admit I was wrong, will you give up some more of your constitutional rights? Yeah, well, I won't do that. You were wrong. You either admit it or you don't admit it, but I'm not giving you anything for it. I'm not going to give you an applause because you admitted you were fucking wrong. God, you people are amazing. Taking into account the unrelated outcome of the SPI, the unrelated, oh, okay, that means that I have a clean bill of health. Perhaps my apology would be appropriate at user talk. Perhaps. I can't be sure. I don't know. Gee, I was wrong. I said it was his edits. I accused him of making the edits. I was wrong. But perhaps I should apologize? I don't know. Why should I apologize? I only falsely accused him of something. What the fuck's wrong with that? What's wrong with making false accusations about somebody? That's nothing. That can't hurt anybody. That's no problem. But then, what to think of this and this? So, I don't know. What are this? What's this and this? Somebody else made an edit, and it's my fault again? So we're just back to the same thing. Oh, it's a duck quacking again. Gary Mosier, inmendham quantum connect. So this is a link to the index, and it was put where? Edit, talk, you asked for it. Oh, okay, so this is some sort of, so this guy is just being malicious. He's just saying you asked for it. So I guess he wiped out these paragraphs and replaced it with this. I guess that's what he did. Right, okay, so somebody with an IP, well, I don't even know why you let people with IP addresses edit your, you know what I mean? People really are fucking stupid, right? There's so many ways you can make this more secure. So if you had if you had account statuses of different status levels, right? So have accounts where you have people that have names, addresses, maybe even a PayPal link, okay, and they contribute $10 a year just to have a secure account, let's say. And then those people could, like people with just IP addresses, could show up to those people's accounts and say, look, I would like to do some editing. Can I edit under your account? You know, will you adopt me, so to speak? And then the person with the secure account would be responsible for everything the guy on the IP address does. And so he would accept responsibility for cleaning up any mess made or any damage done. And so just make your own editors responsible. But why bother with this? Give them free reign of your fucking index, you stupid idiots. I mean, you're not even smart enough to create any kind of rational security. I mean, fuck. I mean, this is stuff we talked about 15 fucking years ago. These stupid little mechanisms to stop malicious behavior. And you haven't figured that out. No wonder you don't understand Lesage gravity. Fucking idiots. So anyway, back to business. Alright, so this and this is my... So again, these are my fault. The guy didn't come to me and ask me, do you know anything about these guys making terrorist attacking the website? And I would answer, no. But it sounds like typical behavior, right? Doesn't this happen all the time? People get on one side of an issue and the other side of the issue, and there's always some loose cannons who do crazy-ass shit. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I take no responsibility. I know nothing about it. I've asked no one to do anything like that, and I often make videos telling people I don't endorse breaking the law to fix the law. I don't endorse terrorism against terrorists. I think rapists probably should be raped, but that's a whole different subject. Anyway. Alright, so they all come up unrelated, so I have a clean blah blah blah. So where's the apology part again? This and this, where the entire article is replaced with a link to Do Not God's personal web page. See, again, these guys just won't let it go. It's a link to the draft science page, right? And they're just going to keep calling it a personal web page. And, you know, I mean, it's just so insulting that they have the right to sit there and tell somebody, this is a blog, this is a personal page. And it's not a rational description of the page. Hey, that's pretty cool. I didn't think the thing would load on an empty page like that. Yeah, that's really cool, the tool. Anyway, I mean, this is not a personal page. It's all about a physics subject. Everyone, the universe is made of two fundamental elements, a vast nothing and energetic quanta moving the speed of light. Postulates of absolute universality. You know, Einstein's paper was called Postulates of Relative something or other, right? Photons can be considered a form of energetic quanta as they possess the fundamental native property of straight line momentum at the speed of light. All matter or mass is comprised entirely of energetic quanta trapped in circular, perhaps perpetually redundant patterns of light speed movement. I mean, this is not a personal page, you fucking idiot. And you keep calling it that, doesn't make it that, and it's goddamn insulting. I mean, could you put pictures of your kids up online so I can call them fucking maggots, or I can call them like marsupials or something? Fuck you. God, it's just so fucking rude. Anyway. I mean, it's just a personal page. Yeah, that has absolutely no personal information on it. None. Not my name. It doesn't even have how tall I am. It doesn't have my favorite color. It doesn't have any personal information on it. Oh, fuck. So where the hell were we? Talk. What about this and this, right? Where's the this and this thing? Ah, damn it. Where the hell was it? Oh, this and this. An article replaced with Do Not Personal web page. To be ignored? Question mark? Meat puppetry? Why do you do this shit with this stupid... You know, somebody just called me vulgar. Meat puppetry? What the fuck does that even mean? Why don't you just say somebody acting in somebody else's, you know, gang warfare or something. Follow-alongers. Sheep terrorists. I don't know. Come up with some other name. Meat puppetry. It doesn't even tell you what the fuck you're talking about. In any case, an apology would make any kind of legal action mute. Well, I really don't think that's what it does, especially when that's all you're doing the apology for is the purpose of mooting an illegal action. So you've sort of outed yourself here, like, oh, so you apologized only to avoid legal consequences? And easy to retract by user. I don't even know what... And easy to retract by user. What the fuck does that mean? Advice would be welcome. Well, I would advise you to tell the truth, but it'll probably hurt you so much that you might have a stroke or something. So maybe you shouldn't tell the truth. because it's just too uncommon a behavior for you. It's like talking Martian or something, to actually tell the truth. Just be honest and say you were wrong. Shit. Yeah, no, nobody better give you that advice. Alright, anyway. Request semi-protection for the page, then blah, 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 person in stock market, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think that's right. You should protect your pages. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You've offered an apology here. He's off. He has off. That's an apology? I'll say I'm sorry only to avoid to make legal action mute. There's some apology, and if he has the wit to come here and see it, fine. Again, wit. It's probably the wrong word to use. Yeah, I didn't know about this page because I was blocked while this page was linked to my page. So I didn't even see this till today. Otherwise, leave it alone. No possible good can come from further interaction with this person. Well, you're going to interact with me whether you like it or not, okay? Because you've climbed up my ass, and I'm going to shit you the fuck into the right kind of hole and then flush you. All right, you little fuckers? I mean, you're just obnoxious, lying scum, and every one of your lies, if you just keep piling them up, and you're piling them up in the comment sections on my videos, which is just excellent, but you're just showing how you're a cabal of liars who are trying to take away my human rights. So anyway. Yeah, it's alright. Look, it's not about getting blocked. I don't give a fuck about... You want to say, well, we don't think you're editor material or something for some sort of rational reason. But this whole idea of blocking people for asserting their legal rights? Fuck you. I mean, that's just so offensive. So remember, RICO. Punitive damages. Yeah, punitive damages. Big money sometimes. Anyway. And I will give, if I do sue for punitive damages, I'll give all the money to a foundation I'll set up to create a non-commercial alternative. To quote the Google guys when they were in college, a non-commercial alternative to fascist corporate country on the internet. That's right. Let's have a real Wikipedia edited by people who actually want people to sue them when they violated their rights. Please sue me if I'm wrong. Do the right thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I violate your rights, yes, you should sue me. Yeah, that's the editors who will sign up because they want to be sued when they violated somebody's rights. That's the kind of editor we'll get. Editors who want to be sued when they've done something maliciously wrong. Just amazing. Amazing. So anyway, nothing else has been done here. So this is where they looked up my IP address, I guess, or whatever they did, to find out if I'm in a cabal. So really, I think that's it. Right? I don't think there's any other news. I mean, there's little comments. They comment on each other's pages all over the place. I should see if there's anything on this. This guy's really such a weasel. I should go to his page. See what's on there. Oh, he has everything. Nothing. Apparently stops anybody from saying anything. I'm guessing that what prompted it was this video he made today. That's unfortunate. So much for good faith. So here they're accusing me some more. No, this was on the 18th. When was the 18th? 2 days ago. Okay. So this is where he goes to this guy's page and says, look at these links. So much for good faith. So he's accusing me on this guy's page now of these being my links. And so now this guy's saying, that's unfortunate. I'm guessing what prompted it was this video he made today. So I make a video, and somehow something in my video prompted me to do these attacks on their website. They have no evidence it's me. but they're going to blame me. Good faith. So again, what is this? See, you wouldn't say good faith if it was saying so much for something other, but it's not my good. How if I didn't do it, why would you say good faith, right? So obviously you're accusing me. So let's go to this guy's talk page. Funny that that's the only comment on that guy's whole page. Yeah, that is all of it fucked up. Let's see. Wonder always gets 6 rights and no animal sacrifice, animal complaint to. This can't be his talk page. Oh yeah, I guess it could be. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Keep your mind off the negative, off-wiki stuff. Actually, that off-wiki stuff is so interesting that I sort of enjoyed it. Paradox. Oh, isn't that funny? You enjoyed it, yes. Oh, it's really enjoyable to, you know, commit slander and get away with it, I guess. Please do not apologize. Oh, this is funny. Please do not apologize to Knew Not God for suggesting sock puppetry. He didn't suggest it. He fucking accused me of it. There were behavioral reasons. Like what? What is a behavioral reason? Besides, you're a bigot and you had bigoted reasons. Oh, there were bigoted reasons to think that sock puppetry was likely. Like every single time you have a conflict on this website. So you're going to tell me that you people haven't learned by now that you can't do that, especially when you let people make edits based on just having an IP address. They don't have to have fucking accounts with 2 registered accounts and 1 unregistered editor. Again, how's that have anything to do with me? Engaging in similar disruptive pursuit of their agenda. I don't know. Were they both involved in the same agenda? The other registered account guy, did he actually do anything wrong besides post my link in the proper category? So there was just one guy who did something wrong, technically. So you don't even make these distinctions, do you? In similar disruptive producer, there just because check user didn't find a relationship. Oh, here we go. Doesn't mean that you or I were wrong. So they're still talking as if they have good reason or any reason to accuse people of malicious conduct. And then they use terms like good faith. And then they talk about their terms of service where you're not supposed to be making these kind of accusations and you're not supposed to do that shit. And they're doing it. And then they're going to talk about how I should be blocked when they're violating the terms of service. They're violating their own rules. Double standard. Catch-22. They probably should be sued. We will see how things evolve at user Do Not God. Well, I don't know what's going to evolve there. You know, until Jackass makes a real apology that I can actually quote in an unblock request. I don't have much except bullshit. Although I wouldn't mind apologizing. Well, why don't you just goddamn get to it? I mean, really, why don't you post your apology on the talk page of the asshole who blocked me? So why don't you post your apology on his page telling him, hey, guess what? I really was the asshole who started this whole fucking thing. Anyway, now it's enough for a video. Yeah, okay. So, until next time. Look at this, evil people using kittens. Actually, that should be against the law too. Evil people should not be allowed to use kitten images in this malicious kitten bombing and shit. It's just evil. Ugh. Get their fucking skanky cootie germs on the poor kittens. Anyway, till next time.